animated to the death. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm going to play some games. First of all, I would like to play some of this RPG game, which is called Path of the Exile. It's kind of like Diablo, if you know that game series. It's like you see from the top view, and you control a character, which you can choose different character styles, and then you build in your own way your character in what way you want him to attack and how his stats should be placed. But this game is kind of different because you actually get to build on your weapons instead of your own character, as in you have a gem which you put on your gear, and then you increases it when you use some kind of abilities, and then your normal skill level is in your passive, which extends your dexterity or strength or intelligence and your movement speed, attack speed and damage and so forth, in a really big tech tree. I can show it in a minute when I'm in the game. But first I have to make a character, and there's many types of
They were right to fear me. If only they had listened to their cowardice.
Yes,
Had they not taken my home with fire,
really good,
I would not
voice
have
acting in
taken
this
their
game,
children.
if you ask me.
You can't own a life. Not a deer's, not a rabbit's, and not mine. Every soul has a birth-given right to live however they will, however
Well,
they
just
can.
to make it quick,
I take from the
A simple job, I was
Yeah.
told. Silence a big mouth, get a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one loose end. Me. I would have kept my mouth shut. Professional integrity, it's called. Unfortunately, not something my employers believed in. They raised a toast to a job well done. I drank, and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile. It's not a complete loss, I suppose. The way I hear it, there'll be plenty of work for a man of my talents in Wraeclast.
yes. I just wanted to not interrupt his story. When I play games, I like to be this kind of sneaky type who plays in the shadows and is tricky and really stealthy, you know. And from what I have...
A simple job, I was told.
Okay,
Silence a big
to
mouth,
repeat
get a big
himself.
payout, and
Just
no
going
one
to
was
talk over
going to
him.
be the
I would
wiser.
like to play
Tidy,
this kind of
except for
style,
one loose end.
because there's
Me.
not any else.
I would have kept my mouth shut.
range will be
Professional and
You can't
this
own a
kind of
life.
type who's
Not
going
a
to
deer's, not
go
a
into the
rabbit's,
stealth.
and not mine. Every soul has a birth-given right to
Also
live
from the
however they
name
will.
Shadow,
A simple
which
job,
says
I was
itself,
told.
it's going to be a
Silence a big
bit
mouth, get a big
stealthy
payout,
in this gameplay,
and no one was going
and
to
that's
be
what
the
I'm trying
wiser.
to achieve in
Tidy,
this game.
except for one loose end.
But
Me.
also I like to
I would have
really
kept my
annihilate
mouth
people
shut.
when I
Professional
then I
integrity,
exposed
it's called.
what.
Unfortunately, not something my
Yeah, okay, I'm
employers
just going
believed
to
in. They raised a
type
toast
in
to
the
a
name.
job well done. I drank, and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile. It's not a complete loss, I suppose. The way I hear it, there'll be plenty of work for a man of my talents in Wraeclast.
Yeah, and I'll also put it on hardcore, because when I play games I like to play in a way that makes me feel like I'm just not going to do anything stupid and then said, oh, I died, well, I'll be back in a few minutes again. Because that's not the whole point of playing a games, I think. The point of games is that
A simple job, I
oh
was
my
told.
god.
Silence a big
Where should
mouth,
I
get
go?
a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser.
Yeah, okay.
Tidy.
Yeah, hardcore games is also when I play Minecraft. I like to play games where it's supposed to not go into big trouble, where you're going to just be back in a few minutes and then all will be the same. But yeah, let's see if I can survive this game's play.
Now where all gods are, samurai?
We're all that made it. They dumped 24 of us exiles off that ship. Guess that makes us the lucky ones. Luckier than this poor bastard beside me, at any rate.
I think there's a really
Splinter sticking out of
good
me? missed all the important
great for the story that you're actually going to hear them speaking
I saw smoke at
instead of
those
just
ruins at the
reading the
beach.
text, because
Go get some help. And on my
normally I
chest.
don't want to. Oh. Okay, can I? Okay, I can hit him. Punch the zombie. Okay. Press Alt. Yeah, just like Diablo, you have to press to view items on the ground. Oh. Yeah, I already got it in my hand. Yeah, because in Diablo you also get to hear about the story sometime, but if you think of games like what can I come up with? WoW, World of Warcraft, I think, still doesn't have, you know, voice acting in it. Oh, yeah, I have heard about some cinematic in it, but I mean like this, where you're just going to get a quest and they are actually speaking. Then I'd be more interested in hearing what they're actually saying, and that's probably also good when you have to get the lore into the game, which makes it better. Yeah, well, time to kill some zombies now. As you saw before, I got a gem, and that's what I was talking about, where you have a gem, which is your current skill, and it's going to be placed in here as far as I know. So when I put this gem into my weapon, boom, I get a new ability, double strike, and just like any other games, you're just going to press a button and then you cast it. In this case, it's just 2 swings, which actually is pretty good. And well, that's kind of new, I think. Normally you will not have abilities which is bound to your weapons. You will just be either learning it or just be given it as you level up in your game. But well, that's a good thing to make your game different from any other. And what? Okay, so that's a wand. Can I use a wand? No. Well, yeah, I can use a wand. Oh, I should. Okay, okay. What if I put double strike? Okay, then I can. Okay, so double strike is only for melee, I suppose. Does it say that? Yeah, main hand melee weapon says perform 2 fast attacks on target enemy with your main hand melee weapon. Yeah, so you have to have a melee weapon for this ability. Okay. Well, I suppose you actually can progress in the other ways, like if I want to be a more ranged, I can do that as long as I get the gems for it. And that's what I think you actually can get. So it's not like I'm not allowed to play a more ranged if that's my kind of style. Yeah. Well, can I see my quests? Or do I have any quests? Inventory, closed map, passive skills, character panel. No. But I could get a map. Well, that's not the same. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I just think I should move this way towards the zombies. Just in the end, I'll probably find this to be. So I can be out. Oh, I can be somewhere out in the water. Okay, this is not easy to understand, but yeah, I'm just going to follow the path of the undead. Some of you have perhaps already figured out why I've named myself Animated the Death, but some of you doesn't. Perhaps haven't even got a chance to figure it out, and the name comes from a game called Warcraft 3, where you can be a special type of hero in your undead units, and he got this ultimate where he's raising 6 just got a text. Where you can raise 6 dead corpses as allies in your battle, which I think is pretty awesome and powerful if you're in a big battle, because then you can just go for the big guys they have, and then when they are dead, you just use your ulti and then they are on your side. So that's really good turnout for the battles, if you ask me. Yeah, so now you're all equal in your knowledge of the name I have used. Of course, somebody has already picked the animated death, so I just
It's
put
nice
in the,
not being dead yet.
a word in between to, you know, be in the near of the name. Oh yeah, I just level up. I just okay.